guys? We got round 2 coverage, front 9 of the Gravitational Pull Opens, presented by Gravity Disc. I'm Joey Lutz.
And I'm James Cole. Thanks for joining us for the round 2 coverage.
We're over here on the permanent course now. First round was on the temp course.
We got Donavon Ferguson, 23 career wins. Harper Thompson, he is really good, up-and-comer, young star from Nashville. We got Jordan Davidson playing really well, shooting a solid first round. And Austin Housewright rounding out our card. Hole 1. I love this course. I love this hole. It's a pretty solid par 4. Pretty manageable. Just throw you a nice straight shot out in the middle and avoid that one guardian tree into the green. Curious to see how these players attack that second shot. You could throw power forehand, or power hyzer, or just a smooth little backhand turnover in there.
Yeah, they had that right side. I think both sides were roped OB, but that right side definitely came in closer than what we normally were used to.
Yeah, those trees on the right side are growing like crazy. They used to only be little baby trees, and now missing to the right is you might not find it. But yeah, good to see the out of bounds line save time there. Going full rip, and
that needs to hook up. It does open up on that side,
but not
I don't know about
that
much.
far right.
Jordan can just park the hole.
He throws real far, guys. Like, he didn't throw it real far that time, but I promise he probably wants to be over there. Open up the hyzer a little more.
We got Austin. He's from Knoxville area.
I've played with him, I think.
I've played a bunch with him.
He's definitely grown some since the last time I've seen him.
Yeah, I've played a bunch of rounds with him up in Knoxville.
I've definitely played tournaments that he has been at.
Yeah, he's usually at the Turkey. That was a great shot from Jordan.
Yeah, like I said, if you're up on that hill a little bit, it makes the hyzer a little easier. It's not the best footing, but it does make it a little easier.
Great shot from Donnie.
Yeah, that little corner is growing up too. You really got to put a lot more power on it than you used to get over that side.
Yeah, and they actually roped that out of bounds for this tournament. Man, Harper got way down here.
Man, he got lucky to not be in the mess over there.
I guess he was safe. That's a great shot. Yeah, Austin went OB on that second, so his is his fourth. We got Harper for birdie.
Oh man. It was a bit nose up. I mean, I don't know what you can say about that. Like, it was really high and nose up, but that's should have stuck.
Yeah. It's a good birdie for Jordan.
Yes, sir. He's played this course a few times. He knows what to do out here.
You just
taking it like a pro.
Yep.
Not a bad birdie for Donavon as well.
So we got 2 birdies, a par, and a bogey.
All right, we got a new hole.
So this is a hole 2. It's a change from the normal run for this course. 265. You can kind of go straight at it, maybe a little turnover. or a sidearm. I actually saw we had one guy in our car throw a grenade.
Yeah, thumber or sidearm be pretty good. The backhand is tough. I practiced the backhand, and just scooting past that first limb and giving yourself the proper angle is really tough. That was a good shot.
Yeah, this is probably what most people would
Yeah,
do.
that's the preferred play there. It's really easy to go long. He went with something slow there. Like a A2 or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
that was probably A2. This is looks like H1. Yeah, that's an H1 from Harper. Those black ones are incredibly overstable. It's like the old school glow Firebirds from Innova.
Oh, how I miss those glow
Yeah, I do too.
Firebirds. And it looks like a harp.
Yeah.
I just have no control on the slow disc forehand. Like, that is something I need to learn. So many pros today just rely on like a zone type disc and forehand the crap out of it everywhere.
A little high. Should stay within 15 feet-ish.
Wow, that's an interesting. That doesn't happen too
Oh,
often.
Jordan. Oh, that was.
I thought it was like on the lock, but there's not even a lock on the basket.
Jordan's got to get closer than Harper. Oh, come on, Austin.
There we go. Taking the difficult route off the tee paid off.
For a par.
For a par. Wow, I missed it.
Yes.
Just cut that out.
Yeah, he came up short and right. Harper was the only bird on the card. Come on, Jordan, you can't just. You don't want two putters. Yeah. Just gonna make Harper wait.
All right, hole 3. This is a Joey hole if I've ever seen one. 385 feet of sidearm power is required to reach this basket. You have to throw a forehand that goes straight in between this tree right here and the wood line. And then that's it. If you can't do that, then you can't birdie this hole. There's no way to get a backhand through there. I've tried since the course opened up. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, to park the hole, you got to get lucky through that corner, that back corner.
You're not going to birdie this hole throwing a backhand. I don't care who you are. It's not happening.
Yeah. I mean, you might be able to sneak one.
If you throw it in from really far away, like, yeah, you're not going to putt in a 2 with a backhand drive.
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be.
I love to try to do it.
That's gonna be a tough.
I've even
par save.
started sidearming this hole because I've seen you do it, and it just looks so easy. You just throw something that flips up to neutral.
Yep.
Just
like
like
this.
that.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
just missed a tree, and it's by the basket.
I mean, that's probably not park, but he's definitely
Oh,
got.
he hit the tree.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell.
I even told a guy on my card, I was like, you just throw it like this, just throw a little smooth, and he threw it, and it went straight through the gap, and he parked it, and he birdied the hole, and he was like, wow, I don't even throw sidearms.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not even really a sidearm guy.
If done. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that would be an absolute crazy up and down. This is where a lot of drives end up, and
Yeah, it's a pretty good collection area right there. He was on the good side of it. You get a little further straight and left, and then you're kind of pinched off.
Austin just pitching up for a par. We got Harper with a, looks like a turnover sidearm.
Yeah, if you're gonna birdie it with a backhand, it's from over there.
Yeah, Jordan didn't hit the tree.
He hit the last tree.
Well, there's always a last tree. Ooh, that was a good run.
It faded too soon and hit the guardian tree.
So we should have 3 pars and 1 bogey, I believe.
Tough bogey there.
I mean, that hole probably scores. It's going to average over par.
Yeah, if you hit early, it'd be very punishing. But I think if you make the initial gap, you're probably going to walk away with a par.
Yeah. All right, hole 4, par 4, 775 feet. You got a dog leg left with just OB on the right side. The tall stuff on the right is your out of bounds line. Left side is safe. You really need to push the out of bounds in order to have, I mean, the further you push the out of bounds, the better chance you have of being able to see the basket, which is a huge advantage on this hole. Because if you come up early, you're going to be still having to play the corner.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss left. If you can land in that mowed strip of grass, you're doing good. And the further you can push it out, the better.
Yeah. Have you two'd this hole?
No, I've chained out once.
I two'd it one time just playing casually.
Yeah, I've had some pretty good shots. I've seen Jordan throw one well around the corner and have like a little putter toss.
Yeah, that's
he goes for the corner, and that's just like gross to me. Like I would never do that. It's so scary. It's a good 500-foot hyzer to clear the corner.
Oh yeah. But it's definitely possible to reach this tall stuff if you're not careful.
Yeah, that's pushing very straight.
Yeah, that went out of bounds.
It's easy to do. I mean, you don't want to throw it in the woods.
Yeah.
That's looking a little.
I think he'll be good there. He probably won't be able to see the basket, but I think
that's
he'll
in
be
the
in the
woods.
short stuff.
That was a little high. We'll see.
I think he's safe.
Yeah, you get one up there a little too high and it pushes out, then. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Drop,
pushing left.
drop.
I mean, there's no out of bounds over there, but
No.
somebody from the woods.
With a scoober.
Scooby.
I think that might have been Donavon.
Oh.
I'm just going to give Jordan the power hyzer and just say that he made it a little further than that.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the woods too, so.
Decent. Where's it going? That was nice.
Circle 4.
That's looking like it's pushing a little left. But it fell straight out of the sky. It was like a halo firebird or something.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the end of a guy.
It looked halo-y.
Halo-y. Well, not Infinite. What am I trying to say? Trilogy has Halo-looking frisbees now. I think they call it something else.
Aiden was like, they all have their own little Halo thing now. All the companies have it.
It's a good par save. Good birdie from Harper.
Yeah, this is one that you want to get.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these two
really
par 4s.
standing in your way. No major trees to beat or anything. Just 2 clean shots. hole 5. It's 650 feet, and it looks like you can throw it there if you're a power thrower. You feel like you can reach it. You can see the basket off the tee, but a good drive lands about right here, and then I like to throw the hyzer around the outside of this double tree. It's just a pretty straightforward par 4, nothing really crazy. Just throw something straight off the tee. You don't even have to make any shape. Just get 300 feet off the tee and dead straight in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty classic par 4 from Mountain Cove. It doesn't require a ton of distance. You just need to be accurate with your shot. I mean, distance never hurts, but...
A couple of years ago, I saw Jordan go mid-range off this tee, and I've done it ever since. Because throwing that shot and throwing the mid-range shot really doesn't play much different. You're still throwing the same disc into the green.
Yeah, I think he went F5 right there. It's a great, good-looking line.
That was a brilliant hyzer flip with the F5.
It's like Donnie went MVP something.
Probably the Crave.
Austin going sidearm. Oh, a little low.
Yeah, you really have to push that sidearm straight for a long ways for it to be good. Just got a little over on it.
Still could save par.
Yeah, there's no trouble being there other than missing out on a birdie.
We can get around the outside. Oh, he went inside. But still, that's 15 feet-ish.
Harper overturned his tee shot a little too much.
Yeah, these little trees are no fun.
Yeah, that's the spot. Like, you know you can reach the basket, but it's just so weird. You don't know what to do. You're still in birdie position, but the scrambling for it.
If that could have stood up, that would have been pretty wild to see where that would have gone. Oh, Donnie's in perfect spot.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
Yeah.
Just goes putter.
Yeah, went a little bit long, but still, great shot. And, of course, Jordan's.
Okay, well,
And
maybe my statement about Jordan's tee shot was wrong. Getting right there makes it a little easier. Man, he threw a F5 all the way to right there. I'm getting old.
Sit. Yeah,
Good
good
putt.
par. Good par save. I mean, par in this hole is a little frustrating, but
It's definitely not one that you would like to par when you're trying to make up strokes on the last day of a tournament.
two pars, two birdies. We got. All right, hole 6, par 3, 400 feet, straight uphill. Plays probably about
550, 6.
It's
Closer
a
to 6.
long shot, that's for sure. With the low ceiling,
Not unreachable, though.
no, it's gettable. It requires a very long putt.
It requires a good wind and a long putt.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much just don't take a 4.
If Jordan would ever throw a distance driver on this hole, was it?
Well, he is right there.
Yeah. He could definitely get this hole. He just, come on, hook up.
Yeah, they had the right side playing out of bounds as well. Granted, it doesn't really come into play too much, but
Yeah, the tall stuff on the right side, if you're really going for it, you might turn one out over there.
yeah, I think Jared Jared was on the card in front of me. I'm pretty sure he got the 2, which isn't surprising.
Yeah, Aiden and Jared got it, I'm pretty sure. This is one that could be called a par 4 and nobody would bat an eye to it.
I don't know. Back the tee up, back the pin up, something. They had to do a good bit of work on that hole because a section of one of those trees fell and it blocked that entire gap. So came out here and chopped it up.
You know, look how long. That's an eagle putt.
That ain't
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't no eagle putt.
Man. So what's the old guy to do on this hole?
Play a different division.
The par would still be the same.
But it would score different.
It would score dramatically over par in different divisions.
Yeah.
So
that's why you have different tees. There's that 2. See, look, he's pin high. Par 4, my
dude, he's one of the longest throwers in the state, and he eagled it.
He eagled it. You sound like your
Good
dad.
job. I was raised by my dad. There's no wonder I sound like him.
Oh man, he used to say hole 1 at the sinks, long to long was a par 4. I was like, you're out of your mind.
Hole 1?
Yeah.
No. It's a putter shot.
Everybody else tapping in pars.
Yeah. Snap Daddy catches himself all the time sounding like my dad. I'm like, man,
Whew.
I am getting old.
I am getting old.
Saying the same things in the
We're
same
all-
way that my dad said to me.
Yep, we're all getting old.
Hole 7. Another very long par 3. This one is very hard to reach when it's windy. Best just lay up right there in that little mode strip before the pond when it's blazing wind. But if it's not, you can smash a hyzer out over that pond and test your luck.
Yeah, I love this hole. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful hole.
I would love to see a hole in one. I'd like to do it, but if I could just see it, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
That's a little tight. You got some big push from the wind into the woods there. It's so hard to commit to the line that you need on this hole. You really have to throw it well wide, way over those, like, you know, probably 20 feet wider than that with some height.
That's
looking
looking
good.
Bit of lift. Yeah.
It's just,
Oh.
yeah,
Well, he stayed safe.
it is a very scary hole. When it's windy, I just crash it into the woods on the left side on purpose. That's a little wide, a little flat.
That's wide. Unless he went over.
If it would have been a little bit like hyzered instead of pushing so flat for so long.
Yeah, he definitely. It looked like he got contact on that far side. So. That's just.
Yeah,
That's usually what mine look like. I don't fully. I always have a hard time committing to that line, getting it out over the water.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super deep water, but you're not going to go out there and get it. You're probably not going to get it back.
Looks like Jordan. Yeah, that's Jordan.
That thing was pretty overstable.
Oh, sit. Oh, that's not nice. Right into the thorns. And he can't even see it, probably.
I wonder why he went with something so overstable for a turnover shot.
He likes to flick those mid-ranges. This is Harper. Putting for 3. Oh man, is this Jordan again? Oh, that's Donavon. Yeah. That's frustrating.
Really. He's got to go under all that stuff. Ay, ay, ay.
Looks like Donovan can't even get his disc back. There we go. Or his towel. Something.
It's awfully thorny over there.
Alright, looks like we got 2 bogues and 2 pars. That hole did some damage to lead card.
Yep.
But
Pretty sure I bogeyed it as well.
alright, hole 8, par 3, 490 feet. Pretty good downhill right to left. Just a standard driver / fairway smash, I guess. You throw T-bird here?
Yeah, it plays pretty similar to the last hole, but there's just no water, so you
Yeah.
can hang it out wide and not be scared to attack this green.
If only I could throw this hole, or if only I could throw the previous hole like I throw this hole. This hole I've gotten a bunch of times.
I always, when I feel like I pured it, I come up like 30 short on this one. I want to throw fairway, but it really is better to throw the distance to get that little bit extra ground play at the end.
Oh yeah. I like a pretty good line from Donovan.
And it's completely blind from the tee, so
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to tell how far left you need to push it. And that is well left. That's going to be in the woods for sure.
Yeah. Jordan probably going mid. No.
I hit the basket with a rock one time on a pretty calm day. I could see it, but it was windy this weekend.
Looks a little high.
If it's really overstable, it could be good.
Yeah, it's dropping pretty good. That looks like it's going to be okay.
Yeah, hard to tell where that one finished.
There's Austin.
There's not much room to play with. Once you get left of the basket, it's the woods pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, you only got it's probably inside the circle, the wood line.
Yeah, maybe like 30, 28.
Oh man,
that was a good bid.
Yeah, that was a great run from over there.
Like 50 feet away.
Bummer. Yeah.
Those are the ones that were staying for Aiden in the previous rounds. I can't tell you how many putts I've missed just like that.
He
I
probably
feel
thought
your
he had a
pain.
little bit of headwind there. See if Harper can get a stroke on the card.
Yeah, that was a great drive. Needs to capitalize on it.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can't really see. There's a bit of a slope past this basket. It's not real severe, but it is enough to where it would roll. Maybe to where Jordan's standing if it caught edge.
So a round of pars for everybody. You're definitely looking for a couple twos on this hole. This hole's not too difficult.
Yeah, just with wind, it's not the easiest one to park. All right, moving into hole 9. We got 665 foot par 5. The landing zone is really, you want to fly around the right side of this tree in the corner and land in this sunshine patch that you're seeing here. That's ideal. A common play is to end up a little bit further left than that and having to flex through all this mess on the left side. But if you can push it just a little further and go almost to the right edge of the fairway in the woods, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell from the camera angle, but that big tree that It's in the center. Yeah, he just
He
went
just
right in
went
front.
left side. If you can
Yeah.
even go right side, it's
You
even
go,
better.
Yep, you go right side of that, it's golden. This whole plays probably like a 4.5. It's not I wouldn't consider it a true par 5.
Yeah, if you can throw a really good tee shot, then it makes the second shot almost too easy to be a par 5. But
Yeah.
if you throw a bad tee shot, then you'd be lucky to get a 4.
You're happy to have that extra
Yeah.
stroke. No, this hole's just got too many trees in the middle of the fairway, so I feel like they just threw a stroke onto par to make up for it.
He cranked on that thing.
Yeah, Harper usually does go full send. Or at least it looks like he does.
That looked like it landed in a good spot too.
Oh yeah, Donovan's got a good look up the gut.
Yeah, this is ideal. But these two trees he's going through, like if you go further right, then you're looking at just like a dead straight shot all the way up the hill, and you can see the basket.
Yeah, that looked real good. If
That
he got
looked
a
really
skip,
good.
If he got a skip, he's gonna be putting. I have no idea where that went.
They all put it in a really good spot. Those were the worst two off the group.
Yeah, Harper almost got him. He's a little cut
He's
off.
having to throw it so steep. I always go sidearm from right there.
Yeah.
Sidearm turnover.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Kind of like that, but with
Oh,
less turnover.
man. That is such a great drive. He smashed the crap out of that thing. Oh man, they got a couple people up there putting for 3.
Yeah, it's tough to get any closer than that. You really did something if you get closer than this.
Yeah, there's 2 people. Unless that pink and
Yeah, Donovan with an eagle look. His smiley putter.
great putt. That's a great 3. Man, Austin still hasn't putted. Golly. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that would have been
man.
so heartbreaking.
That's a great 3 though. I mean, there's 3 in this hole, and then there's tapping in 3 this hole.
Yeah. All right, that's going to wrap up the front 9, round 2. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. We'll see you on the back 9.
Have a good one.